What's up everyone, this is Scratch and I've got a video here for you. We're going to take a look at the cloud services that are on Xbox One, particularly in this case cloud storage, game saves, your profile, and staying connected to Xbox Live and keeping things up to date and synchronized automatically so you don't run into any problems or run into lost save files or anything like that, so you guys can understand how it works. This is part of my video series, Welcome to Xbox One, for those of you who are just joining the Xbox One family. Maybe you have a 360, maybe you're getting one for the holidays this year, maybe you just bought one for yourself on some of the killer deals that they have going on right now. In any case, this video is for you, and I'm going to explain to you how this works. So first thing we have is your profile. So anything in your profile here is saved onto the console, but it's also synchronized to Xbox One. So if I was to go here and I was to go down to customize profile, and I could change my let's just say I wanted to change what everything says here on my bio. If I were to make any changes there, it saves here on my profile on the console, and then it also uploads to the Xbox Live service, and everything will be synchronized and updated throughout the service. So if I get on my phone, if I get on a 360, if I get on anything, it's all going to be there. Same if I edit my avatar, change the color, I can switch to gamer picks. I could pick a gamer pick here and say I wanted to use that. I'll go down to the one I normally use here. We'll just click right over to it. Actually, it's all the way down at the bottom, of course. Oh, they've got some new ones in here, I've noticed. Okay, so here's the one that I normally use. So if I click to that, now it's going to show my gamer pick across all of the Xbox services. And I'm going to go down here, I'm going to say done. So now I've made that change. I no longer have my avatar there or whatever. So that's how that's going to work. So anything I do, my gamer score, 209,762. When I get an achievement, it uploads to Xbox Live and everywhere reflects it. So that's pretty much it. So if I delete that out of here right now, I can re-download it using my username and password, logging into the system, and everything will be there like it was. So just like when you come over from a 360 to your new Xbox One and you log in with your account, all of your stuff is going to come right along with you. The other thing is we're going to take a look at saves. So let's go here and I'm going to press the menu button and we're going to go to manage game. We're picking on Assassin's Creed Syndicate here. So you can see that I have my storage is called backlog, and I have Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I have these add-ons for the game installed, and then I have save data over here. So you probably saw me playing earlier or in one of the other videos, but I'll get to that in just a second. But first here, all of this stuff is downloaded and taking up space in my hard drive. These games are downloaded to the console, and they have to be obviously so that you can quickly access it and whatever. But all of the save data, which is over here, is all synchronized to both my Xbox One, and it synchronizes up to Xbox Live. So if I go to another console and I load up Assassin's Creed Syndicate on the other console, whether it be at my friend's house or wherever, I'm going to have all of my save data is going to be pulled down from the cloud and put right back into the game. Likewise, because I'm connected to Xbox Live, I can delete save data, and I can say delete everywhere, so I can delete it off the cloud and here, or I can just delete it from the console. So I'm going to delete it from the console right now. I just deleted my save game for Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I'm a little nervous, not really, but let's just jump in here and we'll load up Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and it should synchronize with the cloud because it's still, I didn't select delete from everywhere. It's still going to be on the Xbox Live service in the cloud, as they say, and I will not have lost any of my progress whatsoever. So we'll just kind of wait for this. Okay, so here I am at the start screen. We just kind of skipped over that real quick. But it says, AKA Scratch, welcome to Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Press A to start. So I'm going to press A, and it's checking for additional content. and it's syncing my data for Assassin's Creed. You saw that little syncing pop up there, and that means it was syncing the data off the cloud because it didn't find anything on the Xbox, because of course I just deleted it. So as you can see, it still says I'm on sequence 3, 5%. I can continue, or whatever I want to do. So that's pretty much it. You know, you can delete them from there. You just want to make sure that you don't. I'll quit out of this and I'll go back to where it was before. And if I go back in here to manage game, you'll notice now that I have a save data, which is back there now because it downloaded from the cloud. Because I was connected to Xbox Live, it was synced up there, and that's just what's going to happen if I log into a profile that doesn't have one. Now, here are some things that you can probably accidentally do. So if I were to unplug from Xbox Live, okay, and then go make a whole bunch of progress, let's say I get up to, like, say 10%, in the sequence or whatever in my save file, but I'm not connected to Xbox Live. It is going to save it to the console, but it will not synchronize it. If I don't synchronize it and I go up to, like, say my friend's house, and I log in over at his house and I start playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate, my progress is not going to be there. And likewise, I'm going to be changing my save file from what I had on my first console, and I'm going to be saving it or changing it, so now it's going to mismatch. If I wasn't to go to someone else's house and I just joined back up, it would look and say, oh, you've updated, you've progressed further on this console, and it would update and it would sync them back up. But now, since I'm basically syncing it from somewhere else, they're going to mismatch. It's going to see that I was on different consoles, and you could get into a situation where if you aren't paying attention to what you're doing, you might accidentally overwrite your save file and lose progress. So that's just something to kind of keep in mind. If you're going to be using your profile and playing games somewhere else, you're going to want to make sure that you always connect to Xbox Live and make sure you sync and make sure that they're the same, so that you don't run into these syncing problems where you end up, you know, potentially losing some progress, because it is going to sync right back with your console, and you don't want an old file on Xbox One to sync with this profile here and then overwrite it, because it is going to look newer because you were playing, even though you're not as far in the game. So just something to keep track of. So you're probably wondering, like, how much storage do you get? Well, each game gets a little bit of storage, and so depending on how big your library is, that's how much cloud storage you get. It's potentially an infinite number. You saw how many games I have, and I have not received any errors saying that I've ever filled up my cloud storage or have any issues. So I don't really know how much it is. The support articles don't say that you get a finite amount, but I can tell you that it is an incredibly large amount of data that you're allowed to save for free. And you do not have to be a gold member for that. That's anybody who has an Xbox One gets that. And so you don't need a gold subscription. And I guess that's pretty much it. We know how to delete saves. You can do all that and copy your saves from the cloud. It all shows them. All you got to do is just plug into Xbox Live. Everything syncs up. So just kind of make sure, if you're going to take your profile somewhere else and play at your friend's house or whatever, make sure you stay connected to Xbox Live. Keep everything in sync. Otherwise, make sure you play offline and don't make any progress or whatever. And keep up here in your head what you're doing, so that way you don't accidentally really make yourself mad, I guess. So that's it for cloud saves. If you have any questions, comments, or anything like that, feel free to leave a message down below to me in the comments. You can message me on Xbox Live. My gamer tag is, of course, aka Space Scratch, or friends of mine that are helping me, like Bowski477. Their profiles are going to be linked in the description. So thank you all for watching, and I will catch you guys all in the next video.